Hello, welcome to Scissorboy.com. We are in London. My name's Andriana and I'm about to see Richard Ashforth. He's going to do a really striking, very crisp haircut, lovely dark black hair. He's a great guy and I can't wait for you to see this. Watching Scissorboy.com yet again, of course you are. My name's Andriana and this is the very legendary, the very lovely Richard Ashforth.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm very well, are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank
you.
I'm really excited about this. It's good to have you with us and thank you for joining us.
It's
right,
my pleasure.
What's going on here?
Okay, well this is the lovely Hildy and she's going for a big change today.
Okay.
She's got something kind of a little bit sort of long and layered and loose, a bit bombed out. We're going to go for something with a bit more structure in it, something a little bit tighter, more compact. In fact, I say a little bit, quite a lot.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring the length up to something that works very much with a cheekbone.
Lovely.
And, you know, designed around a face shape. Quite a simple line, I think. Something very kind of crisp and pure through the sides. Possibly something a little bit strong in the fringe. Open her eyes up. She's got an amazing bone structure, so that's really what we're trying to celebrate here. Basically, took a natural parting down this side. Brought that around, followed the sort of the hairline around to a point above the ear, and then connected those 2 points just in front of the crown. Okay. I've separated off there, if we can just probably show that to camera, you get a better view. And I've just separated off the crown area in isolation, mainly just to kind of simplify the sectioning, so it makes it easy for me to work on the underneath. Okay. It
just makes it easier for someone if they're thinking of doing something like this. It just makes it easier from the start.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've separated the hair just on the ear there into the hair that's affected by the ear and the hair that isn't. Okay. Because obviously the hair that falls over the ear needs to be treated slightly differently. Very much respecting the natural fall of the hair, try not to distort that. And then I'm extending that line a little ways just behind the ear there, just pushing it back. So I'm going to take that hair away. The first section, I'm just going to disregard that for a moment. And now I should have a little guide in the back, just here, that's going to allow me to work into the nape. It's going to give me a guide length to work back into the hairline. So I'm going to do that through my fingers now. So I've taken a split now. The separation on the other side was just kind of at the back of the ear, where the hair was affected by the ear and not. Here I'm going to come a little bit further forward, so I'm just going to take a line off the parting there, curving down, parallel to the parting on the other side. And I'll just bring that a touch forwards.
So this is where the two sides are slightly different?
Yeah, so a little twist in the shape, a little twist in the balance. So I'm separating right at the top of the ear there. And we're going to take this hair down tighter.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So I'm going to use a wide tooth comb, like a basin comb, a jumbo comb.
Okay. And what does that allow you to do rather than the other comb?
It's still giving me a sort of, allows me a little bit of flexibility, allows me to kind of work in with a little bit of a sort of a raw shape, and then I'm going to go back in with smaller combs to refine it. So from this I'll move on to a cutting comb with the wide teeth of the cutting comb, then flip to this finer teeth, and so on and so forth, and just each stage is a little refinement, just honing the silhouette and the lengths.
Yeah.
So we're ironing the hair through just prior to cutting these top lengths. Get the finish on them. It's important that we have an even finish all the way through the shape. So Obviously I've dried and in some places use the irons just to add a little shine, or from shorter into longer. Through towards the front. I want to create a serrated edge. Okay. It adds just a very, very delicate softness to the edge, first and foremost. It's not quite so harsh. I'd like to leave that quite close. I like it working down onto the cheekbone there. We could pull that all the way back and open up a cheekbone, but I think it looks a little bit stronger, just quite close to her eye.
Okay, Richard, just recap what you've done. I mean, this is the finished look. Looks amazing, of course.
It's a very simple shape in essence. It's a shape that begins at the side, trying to focus on the cheekbone, work that down, drop the weight into the back, tuck that in nice and tight into the back. Add some volume around the crown, just keeping that roundness the whole way through. So the internal shape, the external shape, everything's got rounded, beveled edges to it to promote sort of fluidity.